It's kind of a healthy level of intensity, but it is pretty intense. All right, today I'm checking out the Rollins band. I'm listening to the song "The End of Something." Let's get into it.
Would be very improper. Right. But I'd like to ask him, all right, who screamed?
I don't step on roaches when they crawl across my floor. And if I saw your body burning in the street, I'd put you out with gasoline. And when the garbage piles up past my knees and the rats are running free, I'll say we're even, and you'll know it's the end of something. Touch your fear. Don't be afraid. Touch your fear. Don't be afraid. 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 It's the end of something. When the tears from your eyes that you cried have dried, and there's nothing left to say. And when you see that the time we spent together meant nothing, and you couldn't make me stay. Remember me and my eyes and how they saw you. Remember me and my voice and what I said. It's over and now there's nothing. Oh, it's the end of something. Touch your fear. Don't be afraid. Touch your fear. Don't be afraid. 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 It's just the end of something. It's so cold. It's the end. It's the end. It's so cold. The laughter's died away.
He's intense. You know what I'm saying? When he turns on that intensity, but I guess it's not like super crazy death, black, dark metal levels of intense. It's really kind of a healthy level of intensity, but it is pretty intense. What is going on in this song? The end of something? The end of, sounds like a relationship he's talking about. At one point, at other point, he was talking about if you were on fire, I'd put it out with gasoline. Like, you know, like what is going on here? Touch your fears. Don't be afraid. You know what I mean? I guess at the end of something, you close a chapter in your life, then you're kind of scared, and he's saying just run through it. Pour gasoline on the fire, sit in the fire, run through the fire, don't be afraid, touch your fears, something like that. That's the most I can make sense of what is going on here.
And now I see the joke was on me. The cold winds blowing through my clothes, and I've got no one, nothing, nowhere to go. My flesh is pulling tight across my bones, and I'm thinking, man, you'd be better off stoned. But I know, yes I know, oh I know, this is the end of something. Touch your fear, don't be afraid. Touch your fear, don't be afraid. Touch your fear, touch your fear, touch your fear, touch your fear. It's just the end of something. It's so cold. It's the end of something. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid, don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Touch your fear.
Okay, I'm pretty much at the same spot I was at the middle of the song, except at the end they had that guitar. I guess that was a guitar solo, right? The guitar just sounded real wonky. It was like, I guess they had some kind of different distortion effect or something on that guitar. It almost sounded like the strings were frayed or something. That was sounding kind of cool. That was sounding crazy. Other than that, this man is still very intense. Like he could be ex-military. Like he was somebody's drill sergeant or something like that. Like the way he was yelling in his songs. But this was a quirky one. Now he went from just straight up talking. Like in the verses, he was just talking to his little puppet. I guess he's gone crazy. It seemed like they had insane asylum vibes. They were all holding him down and things like that. He's talking to his little puppet. The next thing you know, touch your fears. You know, don't be afraid. It's just like holy contrast right there. But yeah, I don't think I'm cracking the code to this one. Unless I already did. Unless it was literally about touching your fears. But then it's like, oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. I thought he was dying. Or something like that. No, I think it's about facing your fears. You know, taking your fears head on. I think that's the message.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.